Hey loves, Jay here from Omnipresent Tarot, and this is going to be a general reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Be sure to check your Moon, Rising, and your Venus signs for a clear message on what Spirit is trying to convey to you. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. I am grateful for your support. And just a quick note, I know I promised earlier December that I would be choosing a random subscriber to do a mini reading after the reading. However, guys, I've bit off more than I can chew. I cannot do that right now. I may have to postpone for the near future, but I will definitely keep you posted. And again, I am always excited to hear your comments. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit that notification bell. And share this with your family and friends if any part of this message is going to resonate with you or them. Okay, so again, my apologies, but I'd still love to hear from you guys. Okay, if you're looking for a personal reading, all of my information's in the description box below. Let's tap into your spirit insights. Okay, Leo, see what's coming up for you. Someone's needing to hear, don't do that. I don't know who needs to hear that, but don't do that. So if you have been looking for confirmation on something, no. Okay, that's a no. All right, I pulled an affirmation for you for the remainder of the month. It's, the more I honor my inner light, the more I brighten the world. I choose to shine. I choose to shine. You choose to shine, Leo. Lots going on for you. I'm also feeling some career moves coming up for some of you as well. Spirit is saying, knowing your why, your deep motivation is solace for the troubled soul. Amidst stressful times, we become amnesiacs, sleepwalking through days. So awaken again to why of what you have chosen and where it is taking you. Okay, so what is your why is your question. Okay, if it's not too personal for you, put it in the description box below or the comment section below. Let us know your why, especially moving into 2024. That's a lot of change that's coming up. Lots of motivation I'm feeling. Some of you are motivated, are motivating others, but there is a shift that is happening for you on a granular level. All right. I pulled a sacred self-care card, something that you can do for the remainder of this month and moving into the new year to find some peace and solace in your life, to find that why again. Your card is spend time with animals. Spend time with animals. For some of you, this may be out of the box. So I'm hearing for some of you, sing. So singing. And maybe for some of you, connecting to animals' voices. I don't know how that's showing up for you, but I'm hearing singing, connecting to animals. Maybe like when I think of singing, I think of birds sing. There's messages in what they're singing. There's messages in you singing to animals. I feel like there's just some sort of motivation and insight, some clarity that you find with either singing or hanging out with animals, spending time with animals. Okay, so if you don't have animals but you love animals, maybe you can go to a shelter, you can go to the zoo. At least with the shelter, you'll be able to, or adoption agency, you'll be able to, you know, actually hold an animal and really connect with them one-on-one, not so much at the zoo. Okay, but if you just want to look at them, then go to the zoo. Okay, some of you don't believe in going to zoos or wildlife parks. I totally understand that aspect as well, but I'm just a messenger. Spending time with animals is going to be a sacred self-care act of love for you during this month. Okay, Spirit is also asking you to use self-respect. So why is that coming up for you? Okay, have you been, you know, disregarding you in situations? Have you lacked self-respect? See how that plays out in your life right now. There's a situation that some of you may have created, and Spirit is letting you know that you have the power to change that. And there's nothing for you to worry about moving forward. Okay, if you have been worried about something, don't worry. Worry no more. You are safe, and this situation is under perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to you and through you. Okay? Lets me know that the universe is working in your favor. I also feel that some of you may be getting signs, symbols, maybe numbers may even be popping up for you. It could be angel numbers. You could be seeing numbers in your dream state as well. Numbers that you like, they look like codes. I'm hearing that. I'm seeing that as well. They look like codes. There's some decoding that you guys are doing, okay? Because it feels like you are, again, like there's this magnetism with you and the universe, you and the magnetism with you and the planets. Something is aligning for you, Leo, and there, like I said, there's going to be a shift that's happening for you. One thing that you can focus on, another thing that you can focus on is clearing and balancing your solar plexus. That's connected to your creativity, self-esteem, confidence, your self-worth, self-love, self-respect is coming up. Working on your personal boundaries this month as well. We also have responsibility. It's coming up for you. Okay. Focusing on that solar plexus, that self-discipline. It feels like what Spirit is trying to say is, as you're moving into this new year, starting now, if you haven't already, is to really focus on yourself. Okay. And for some of you, maybe that feels a little out of the norm for you because you're used to taking care of things, but I'm feeling you take care of yourself. Self-love, self-respect, self-worth, self-discipline. All of these words are coming up. We just had Mercury just went retrograde December 13th. We had the new moon in Sagittarius, that the 12-12 portal on December 12th. Then we have a full moon coming up on December 26th, as well as the winter solstice on December 21st. So you see how there are a lot of planetary shifts happening, and I feel like you're going to be experiencing those shifts as they occur and moving on, because you guys are doing the work. You're aligning with the universe. You're aligning with yourself. And as you're aligning with yourself, it is automatically in tune with the universal shifts. So things may be looking different in your life for some of you. It may be uncomfortable for you, but just know that there is a natural progression to how things are playing out for you. So this is a time for you to set, like I said, personal boundaries, be authentic with yourself. What doesn't work for you? What works for you? Who doesn't work for you? Who doesn't work for you? Like, there's a lot of choices that you have to make, and you have to be assertive in making those decisions, okay? And that's part of your nature. When I think about the Strength card, I think about you, Leo, to have courage, to step into the truth, step into what feels good to you, that, you know, you could be fearless, okay? So are you exuding those energies? All right. All right, let's pull your tarot cards. I'm going to get all your cards out, and then we are going to clarify each one. Make sure you stick around till the end so that you can get that final outcome moving into the new year, okay? You don't want to miss that final outcome. All right, let's see. Messages for my dear Leo. One more shuffle. All right, Leo. We have the Five of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Five of Wands, and we have the Four of Swords. All right. All right, so we're going to clarify each of these cards before we get down and dirty. All right. Okay, Five of Swords is coming out as your overall energy. Let's see, let's clarify this and see what's coming up for you. Why is the Five of Swords here for Leo? It's a card about you surrendering. Maybe even some hostility coming up. Pride, intimidation, you feeling defeated. Let's see. So we have the Page of Pentacles, the Star, and the Queen of Pentacles. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy on the outs. In the center of that, we have Aquarius with the Star. Major arcana here. So there could be some sort of conflict in your home, in your work, something that you've been pouring into, something you've been working on. And I feel like what I'm getting from this is that something that you've been working on, that you've been pouring into, I feel like some people around you are not on the same page as you. Like, I feel like you're in this place here, Leo, where you're like, if you trust me, this is going to work. But I feel like people around you aren't believing in you and believing in your abilities, or are not feeling motivated in some sort of way. So maybe people around you are conflicted. This makes me think that you have to shift your tribe, okay? Because as you're feeling motivated and you're progressing in life and things are shifting for you, you're going to have to carry that vibration with you, okay? And you can't have people pulling you down as you're climbing up, okay? That's what I'm feeling here with this Five of Swords. This could be you in your head about things, about your worthiness, about self-respect, about self-love, all of these self-inflicted energies that I'm feeling. But there, like I said, you could be just conflicted about what you're feeling about you and your abilities and how you want to move forward. But there could be people around you that could be pulling you down in some sort of way. I do feel like some of you may be... no, that's what I'm feeling. That Queen of Pentacles, I thought I was getting another energy for that, from that, but I do feel like you're climbing, but something is pulling you back down. This could be your thoughts. This could be people that you're in conflict with. I definitely feel like whatever, if this is an idea that you feel in your gut, because this star is like I feel like a very intuitive person. The Aquarius energy is the water bearer. So I feel like you know what you're doing. You believe in yourself, but I feel like it's not reciprocated. And I feel like it's conflicting you in some sort of way. And like I said, this can show up in your career or in your home. This could even show up with money for some of you in some sort of way. But I definitely feel conflicted about whatever this is. But I feel like you have an idea about something that can take off, that can be great. Or maybe you could be a start of the show. You know, I'm even thinking about a podcast. You're thinking about podcast ideas or running things by people. It feels like other people involved. This doesn't feel like just a solo mission. And maybe your gut could be telling you, no, that's not it. That message that came through earlier is like, no, don't do it. Something like that. Don't do it, or that's not it. But could that be you being in your head, or could that be other people's perception about what they think you should do, or how they see your skills, that maybe it's not aligning with what you think will work? They think like, oh, maybe you should tweak this or tweak that. Maybe you should do this. You're better at that. I'm feeling that energy that's coming up for you overall. But I do feel like the star in the center of this, I feel like it's your energy of knowing like your worth. Okay. And I feel like if you don't feel that way now, you're going to get to that place. But I feel like you could be very abundant. Okay. That's what I feel. But there is some sort of conflict. Okay. And for some people, they're going to win at all costs. Make sure you're not sharing your ideas with everybody. They can take your idea and run with it, and then they'll be winning. Okay. So karma is a bitch. But definitely make sure you're sharing your ideas with the right person. But there is an idea, a spark, something that can create some wealth for you here with the Queen of Pentacles. I do feel like it could be stability for you. I'm feeling it's really fruitful. It's definitely secure and stable, whatever this is overall. Okay, I can't pinpoint what this is, but there's something around money or career that you're focusing on, but there's some sort of conflict. Again, too many thoughts in your head about it. You know, you putting yourself down. I can't do this. I'm not worthy of it. Or it's people that are in your circle that are pulling you back down. Okay, so that's the overall energy that I'm feeling for you. An obstacle is the Eight of Pentacles. Let's go ahead and clarify this. Why is the Eight of Pentacles? Definitely feel like something you've been working on, preparing for. This could be a new job, career, project, a new business venture. Something that you're focused on, that you're mastering. Let's see what this obstacle is. We have the Sun here. Some of you could be having a hard time having children for some of you. I'll take those two. The Sun and the Empress. Wow. This has something to do with starting a family or a project, like birthing something. Okay, an obstacle, that's something you've been working on. But I feel like good energy coming from this. But I think it's just an obstacle because maybe it could be moving slow for you, or it just hasn't happened yet, but I do feel like it will happen for you. I mean, look at all this juicy energy here. The Sun, the Emperor, Six of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. I mean, you better get it, Leo. Look at that. That is dope energy right there. Okay, so you have definitely been mastering something, becoming an expertise in it. So some of you are an entrepreneur or just starting out as an entrepreneur or have been, but something hasn't taken off yet because either it's thoughts that are creeping in, your inner thoughts, or these are people that are holding you back, that are blocking you from this. Okay, so this obstacle is, I do feel like things are going to take off for you, where you're going to feel that this manifestation will come to life. You will create whatever it is that you want to create. Working on your solar plexus again is very, your solar plexus chakra is very important. But this is something that is saying that I'm hearing that is definitely worthwhile and worth your while for sure. I feel like it's going to take you to new heights. I only feel that the obstacle is it may have not happened just yet. So let's see where you're headed. I love this energy here for you. I thought this was about to go downhill after that initial overall energy here. Why is the Two of Cups here? So we have, oh, look at the Strength card came out. So I spoke it into existence. The Strength card, Seven of Pentacles reversed, Ten of Swords reversed here. Okay, Two of Cups energies, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Some of you are headed towards something new, a new romance, a new relationship, a new friendship, a new job. This could be marriage as well, but a soulmate connection, something that you love. So this could be a project, this could be a person, but there is balance, there's compatibility there as well. Maybe even a proposal that may come in for some of you as well. You may be headed that way. The Strength card is courage. This also makes me feel like building, okay, building a relationship with someone, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I feel like something you have invested a lot of time and energy into, the Seven of Pentacles here reversed. And I feel like maybe there has been some trying times for some of you as well. I'm going to pull another card on that just to get a little bit more clarity of where you're headed. Some of you are focused on something, regretting something, something that's you poured out something, or, you know, something has been poisoned or tainted in some sort of way. But I'm hearing, I don't want to walk away. So this, with this Hierophant coming in, makes me feel like some of you may need to seek some counseling when it comes to you and someone else. If this is a relationship we're talking about, but if we're talking about business, maybe seeking out a partnership or maybe getting some sort of financial guidance. It's going to see a financial professional to keep you on track so that everything is in alignment. But when we're talking about a relationship here, it feels like some of you have put in your blood, sweat, and tears into something, and something has happened, or something's happening between you and a person. And some of you are focused on what was poison instead of focused on what's the love that the two of you share. So the Two of Cups, and this is the Five of Cups, but if you look behind the Five of Cups, he has Two of Cups, which add up to 4, which makes me think that there's something that you guys aren't seeing. You may be focused too much on something that may have occurred and not focused on the bigger picture of the love and the bond that you have with someone or with something here. Okay, so coming together, and actually I'm looking at this 2 number 5s here, but 5 plus 5 is 10, so a new beginning. So this may be a new start in a relationship for you with someone that you are currently with. If there has been some issues that have arisen between the two of you, and things have felt uncomfortable, you have been feeling out of sorts, there's been a disconnect between the two of you, there's an opportunity for the two of you to come back together. But you have to, I don't want to say put your emotions aside. You're going to have to work through your emotional blocks. That's what this feels like. And you may need a facilitator to help you through this, because there is a divine connection between the two of you here. There's just some things that you're going to need to work out. Let's see what's coming towards you as you're headed towards that. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. We have the Knight of Wands reversed. We have the Two of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we have the Magician, okay, is what's coming towards you. So I feel a lot of love and passion for this person, okay, that you may feel. Queen of Pentacles. I do feel like this could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn that you're dealing with, but it also could be a water sign as well. But I feel like they bring a lot of groundedness to you, balance. They nurture you. They're very healing. They're loving. I feel like they take care of you, and there are parts of this person that you don't want to let go of. And you don't have to, Leo, okay? I do feel like the two of you can meet each other in the middle, okay? As I look at the Two of Wands in the center of this, sort of looking at this Knight of Wands here reversed, it feels like you may need to start over and take things slow. It feels like you may have rushed into things, or you may have rushed to a conclusion about something, but there is this energy of being able to come back together and seeing the bigger picture of your life together. You can create something magical here with the Magician here, okay? That is the major arcana here, the major theme of bringing something back together that may have felt broken, okay? Career, personal life, it doesn't matter. Something is coming back together. So I do feel like the two of you, or you and a project, or you and your business, like you're working in accordance. You're coming back together, finding some common ground, compromising in some sort of way, okay? So I do feel like there is success in whatever this is, okay? Because I do feel like you come together, you have an understanding. It's, you know, you're dealing with someone that's very down to earth and nurturing, but also forgiving. But I feel like the two of you may take care of each other in different ways. You may balance each other out in different ways. And it's like, whatever has transpired, this is definitely not worth letting it go. Okay? Very interesting. What's happening in your very near future? The Seven of Cups. We have the Page of Cups here. We have the Emperor coming out reverse, and then the Chariot. It's two more major arcanas here. Some of you could be, your person or you could be living in a fantasy world, or have a lot of things going on, searching for purpose in their lives. You're searching for purpose in your life. And sometimes it feels like you're on two different pages, because you're trying to find, you're trying to find ways to motivate each other, trying to find ways to motivate yourself. And it feels like it could feel forced at times, which would make you think, I don't want to invest any more time and energy into this, because I'm trying to work through my issues and trying to work on myself. One thing that I believe in very strongly, because I've had to do it, I've been in a relationship a very, very long time, over 20 years. And one of the hardest things to do is to become your true and authentic self while still sharing your space with someone else. It's one thing to do your own work by yourself as a single person, but to still have to do your own work with someone else, interfering with your authenticity, with your truths, with your life lessons. It is something that is so masterful in that process. And I feel like that's what's happening with you, Leo, is that you're trying to work through things and really get a concrete feel of who you are, but you have distractions of someone else or other people that are getting in the way, and it becomes frustrating, and it's easy to not be on the same page. But to know that there is more strength and power in finding yourself while still operating in a partnership, that is a blessing. It's a blessing in disguise. It's very, very challenging, but it builds so much strength and character. Okay, I just had to share that with you. Spirit was saying, tell them, okay? So the Page of Cups, the Emperor reversed, and then the Chariot energy here, what's happening in your very near future, that some of you may have to make decisions about things, but you have a lot of going on in your mind, a lot going on in your environment. You have too many options that are going on. There's lots of choices here, but I do feel that Spirit is saying, trust your gut, not to worry about anything. Trust the guidance that's coming in for you. And also being able to remember going back to setting your personal boundaries, okay? Although you're you know, finding yourself working on things about you while you're in a partnership, you still need to set very clear boundaries. That is one of the most important things to do as you're healing and moving through life, working with someone else or being in a relationship with someone else. You're definitely going to overcome any of the issues that you have been experiencing, but I feel like you have to really trust your intuition here, okay? There are new ideas that are coming in, new curiosities that are coming in. There are a lot of things that you want to explore. Leo, I feel like what's happening in some of you that are in a relationship, that you're becoming a different person, and it may look different to your person. Hell, it looks different to you as well. But I think it's easier for you to deal than for your person because they're used to you being a certain way, and things are changing and you want to explore more things, and this is just out of the norm for Leo. Are you sure? I thought you were committed to this thing over here, and now you want to try this, this, and this. So I feel like it's looking different for you. So it's an adjustment, okay? And some of you may feel out of sorts. Some of you may even feel like I've lost my power. I've lost my zest for life. You haven't. There's just a lot of things that you're trying to learn, a lot of things you're trying to sift through and adjust, okay? Adjust to as well. But you're going to find balance, okay? Again, the most important thing is working on that sacral, on the solar plexus chakra. If you are looking for a remote energy clearing, that is what I do. I am a professional in that. I have my information down in the description box below. You can go to the website and then shoot me an email and we can work through that. Okay, so that is the most important thing, is finding that balance so that you can open up that chakra and feel like yourself, feel confident, feel okay with this new direction that some of you are taking, because that's exactly what it is with this Chariot, is a new direction, overcoming obstacles here, finding alignment in your life here, okay? Being able to balance everything that's holding down the fort, okay? Holding down the home, holding down yourself, holding down your partner, your children, all of those things. It's a lot of responsibilities for some of you, and maybe for most of you, but I feel like you got this. I feel like you got this. I feel like some of you might have the angel and the devil on the shoulder, okay? Spirit is saying to go with your gut, okay? Go with your gut feeling, okay? Nothing outside of you. Feel what you feel and act on what you feel, okay? Focus on your heart chakra as well. What is it that you love? That is what's happening for you in your near future is lots of decisions on the plate, on your table. Lots of decisions on your table, lots of decisions on your plate, that you're going to have to sift through those in order to find some sort of purpose. But you definitely need to have a clear mind as those choices arise, okay? Your advice is the 5 of Wands. Let's see what's coming up for you. We have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. Wow. The Queen and the King. And then the 10 of, okay. And the 10 of Pentacles. This makes me feel, this Queen of Swords and King of Swords reverse makes me feel like eventually you and your person, you and your partner are going to be on the same page. That's what I feel. You're both going to be in this place of knowing your responsibility, knowing what your boundaries are, taking care of yourselves individually and as a couple, taking care of your family together. You're definitely going to be building wealth. There could be a little bit of a clash here and there, and this could be an obstacle for some of you as well. Some of you can get in a place of getting defensive because it feels like your equal is just as equal as you are, okay? They're going to pop off if you pop off. They're going to put you in line if you try to put them in line. But I do feel like it's the equality between the two of you, that you keep each other balanced is what I feel, okay? Because at the end goal, this 10 of Pentacles, the end goal for you is creating stability, creating a legacy for your family, building wealth, finding balance, okay? That is the most important thing here. So there's a new beginning here, and there may be some kinks that you need to work out. This is why the 5 of Wands is here. That's okay. You can make it through it because the two of you are growing together. That's what I do feel. The two of you are growing together so you can make it through some of these obstacles. Just don't let things get a little too unruly. Don't get too defensive. Don't be too much in competition here, because you're on the same page. You're working for the same goals. They just may look different for each individual, okay? Your final outcome is the 4 of Swords. Let's see what's coming up here. Why is the Four of Swords here for Leo? We have the Three of Wands coming out reversed. We have the Eight of Swords. So we have the 4 and then the 8. And then we have the Three of Pentacles reversed, the Four of Swords reversed, and the Four of Wands reversed. Okay, let's see. We have the Four of Swords twice here. Interesting. All right. So some of you may decide, I mean, there may be a little bit of anxieties that come up for you, a little grief, death, like mourning, death. This could be figurative. This could be literal as well. If some of you are deciding to leave a relationship, but this could be figurative in the way that you're letting go of old ways and how you operated in a relationship. The two of you are letting go of old ways on how you operated in your relationship. But I feel like you are in this place of self-protection, self-worth, self-love, self-respect. And I feel like that looks different in of itself in your relationship, okay? Which is, could cause a little bit of overwhelm and anxiety with your person, even within you, because you may feel a sense of like, why is everything changing so drastically? This feels very uncomfortable. But let's clarify this energy here. So instead of you waiting for something, something could be waiting for you. And maybe this is just a release of the thoughts and emotions that you're holding on to that you feel victimized and trapped. It feels like you're letting go of an old behavior here. Some of you may take a little time to just work on, it's not like an energy of you being in solitude where you're not involving any other people in this, whatever this is. You're focused on it, you and the person, okay? Like the source of the foundation. You're focused on that. You're working through that. So I feel like there aren't a lot of people around. That's what I feel. So this might be a month where you may still celebrate holidays and stuff if you do celebrate holidays, but I do feel like it's more of a time where you hibernate. That's what I feel like. You rest. And some of you may be coming out of rest, but I do feel like you're going to be, this Four of Swords, I feel like there's an energy of you sharing more, you sharing with your person more, the things that you're experiencing. You're not holding on to, especially if you're the man, the provider of the family, okay? I'm going to just say, I don't want to say just the man, but if you're the provider of the family, you're sharing some of your struggles. You're sharing some of your griefs. You're sharing where you're tired, where you can't anymore. You're sharing what makes you uncomfortable, where you feel weak. So I feel like you are opening up as you're going into the new year, that you're expressing yourself a little bit more. And I feel like you're able to express yourself in a vulnerable way instead of an intense way, because you are a fire sign, and that lion energy can be like raw, okay? Just you express yourself when you've exploded. But I feel like this is a very calm, serene space that has been created for you to really express yourself in a very vulnerable, calm way here. And I feel like that's going to make things better. I feel like it brings you and a person closer together. That's what I feel from this energy here. So some of you might, again, feel overwhelmed by the emotions and the things that are transpiring, but taking a step back to spend time with your family, spend time with yourself, is really going to help you move to this next level as you're, as we're transitioning into 2024, which is a universal 8-year, which means it is a year of, I'm going to say blessings, because I'm feeling blessings for you, wealth and manifestations and balance. Those are the three things that spirits, wealth, manifestation, balance, blessings, 4 things. Okay. Since we already have the Four of Swords here twice, let's throw another 4th thing in there, okay? The blessings. So things are changing, and just remembering to not worry about anything. Everything is going to be taken care of. Everything is going to play out as it should. Just do your part, Leo, okay? That is your reading, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Like this, share this if this resonates with you or anyone in your family or circle, family or friend group. And leave me a comment below if this resonates with you. I'll see you guys for January. Wow, January 2024. What a year 2023 has been. And I hope you are in the place of manifesting blessings, beautiful blessings in your life. And let's talk about it in 2024, okay? What January is going to look like for you. So I'll see you guys very soon. Take care. Enjoy the rest of the month. Love and light. Many blessings, guys. Peace.